the family in a book entitled Onijimu Wura, the Tinubu dynasty of Kawawa Street, launched in Lagos, said the former governor is not a biological member of the family. Tinubu had earlier traced his family background to the popular Tinubu family of Lagos, but critics debunked this claim, insisting that he is from Iragbaji in Osun State. A section of the Tinubu family, apparently worried by the controversy this had generated in the state, decided to write the book that chronicled the descendants of the family, which did not include Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The author of the book, Mr. Rafiu Babatunde Tinubu, who is also a former head of service in Lagos State, insisted that all members of their families that bears name must have biological relationship with the cleric, the late Alfa Muhammad Bugara Tinubu. He said, with the book, the family needed to put the record straight for posterity. He said the decision to publish the book was to ensure that the name of the family was not polluted. Hence, the research into the origin and place of the family became a prominent agenda that kept reverberating at every meeting of the family. I was mandated by the family at its meeting sometime in 1982 under the chairmanship of Papa R.B. King to research into the evolution of the Tinubu family in Lagos in view of my antecedents as a lecturer at the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University. Hmm. Well, that is the problem they are having with this man. And again, most of the people who are always coming out to say, Igbo, go back to your village, or other people from other states, go back to your village. Which you know that Tinubu is not even from Lagos. People are saying this and that. People have come out to say, let him come out himself and put rest to all these things. But because he has something that is hiding, this issue of this and that, controversies left, right, and center, you cannot come out. But you can come out and be having bad mouth, telling people all manner of things. But you talk about yourself. If you are sure of yourself, talk about yourself. Even if Tinubu is an orphan or a man without genealogy, I will still vote for him. That's not what we are talking about. Forget all this, vote for him. Who is talking about voting for him? Okay, you are free to waste your votes. After all, it is your prerogative. But bear in mind that you are not wishing Nigeria well with your tribe influence. We brought fame to the family. Who brought fame to the family? So you knew, but you kept quiet because you prefer fame. Is that the kind of fame? The fame that is, they say they don't want even their name to be tainted because that kind of fame is dirty. That is not the kind of fame they want. Yeah, so you knew but kept quiet because you prefer fame to right things being done. There was an established name of the Tinubus long before Bola Ahmed came to be known in Lagos. For example, the famous Tinubu Square in Lagos Island. Bola only craftily aligned himself with the name to benefit from it. So your assertion doesn't hold. I don't brought fame brought fame to the family, even if he fell down from heaven. Let's come out and say it. That anyway, then why hiding it? Well, how is he competent? So many bad and controversial things attached to him, and that is the type of individual you want as the president of the most populous country in Africa. I think you are a bird of the same feather with him. He has already failed, period. Tinubu did not bring fame to the family, rather he brought shame. Any true blood Lagosian that does not know the Tinubu family or Kawawa sent were Darocha, Doherty, Arokrefella, and many others lived at their time is a fake Lagosian. In those days, Kawa scent was not the slum, or was street was not the slum it is today. Notable people lived there. I remember Agbole Tinubu very well. We Yoruba don't even live ourselves. Why all this? But we don't like ourselves. Obasanjo wrote in his book that the money articles too can feed the whole Nigeria for 300 years. My goodness, have you seen any Hausa man abusing him? That is the why. That's why those ones are. That I hate all these people doing something that is wrong. You will say people are not saying anything. That is why their life is like that. That is why their life is like that. Can you imagine that? Because so what Obasanjo said, is it true or not? So because the people are not saying anything, then that makes it right. The Bible says that if you know the truth shall set you free. Because the way they always cover things, and that is what the Yoruba always love to emulate their Hausas. They don't talk about themselves, but see, they are suffering in silence. They are suffering in silence. Yes, that article stole money that can feed the whole Nigeria for 300 years. No wonder they spend this money, they don't even care. Have you seen any Hausa man abusing him? Capital no. It is only Yoruba land that you will be hearing all sorts of nonsense. Why? Kilo they gone. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That is the reason we have the North as capital poverty in Nigeria. Exactly. That is it. People can even defend nonsense. It is a pity that Nigerians were trying to elect someone that doesn't even know his parental route. He knows. Who told you he doesn't know? He doesn't know. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's just being mischievous. That's just the way I see it. This man can sell the whole Nigeria and run away and cannot be found. That is a part of fraudulent activity. So okay, Tinubu is a Yoruba and Nigeria, we are voting for him. That is not the issue. Let him come out straight and say where it is. Why is it that it's every now and then about him? Everything is just controversial. Don't be a fanatic. We are not talking about voting here. Nobody's talking about voting here. Vote. The ones, okay, the question is that are Lagosians, are they enjoying being a Lagosian? Or many slums that are there now. So people are really enjoying themselves. Nobody's talking about voting here. We are talking about Tinubu's family, and some people are saying that it is not a member of their family. The original Tinubu family in Lagos. Tinubu is not a Yoruba man, he's a Yoruba man. Everything about him is fake. Such character can't be a Nigeria president. Lie. Although we all know that Ahmed Bola Tinubu is not from Lagos and not from Tinubu family, instead of him to reconcile with the family, he didn't want to do that. No secret in life that can never be revealed. Lies can go long way, but one day the truth will overtake it. Bola Tinubu is from Iragbaji, Eni, Toba, Sole. I don't know what this one is. Okay. What drove him out of his real family to the family of a Lagos? Tinubu question must be answered. This is quite amazing that APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu is disowned by the Tinubu's families in Lagos State, as he claimed upon all the revelations that Chief Bode George. It is now open that he was right. Former Osun State governor also confirmed in his recent write-up about Bola Ahmed Tinubu that everything about Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fake. No matter how far lies travels, truth will surely overtake at the end. Well, without Bola Ahmed Tinubu, nobody will know anything good about the Tinubu family except the exploits of the Machaj Efun Roye Tinubu, who was a slave trader. The family does not care of fame. The author is explicit. The purpose of the book is to clear the family name from impostors, contamination, and impunity. There was Tinubu Square in Lagos before the impostor called Tinubu's exploits. Una say wahala be like wetin? E be like bicycle, we biro. Tí rọ́bà lọ lógún ọdún, ọjọ́ kan ṣoṣo lòtítọ́ máa bá. Was it disowned by Alhaji Abibatu Mogaji during her lifetime? Even if he's from Iragbaji, is Iragbaji not in Nigeria? Every one of us has one story or the other. Then why are you telling the Igbos to go back to their to their Igbo land? Until when they get Biafra, you can talk that. Even at that, you don't have a right to tell anybody not to live anywhere in as much as the person has the proper documentation to live there. So if you know that it's from Iragbaji, then why telling Igbos go back to your village? You should be telling Tinubu to go back to his village. The only thing that people are concerned about is that why is this man always lying? Say it the way it is. Once you say it, you say your truth, and that's it. You move on, and people will just know that is what it is. But when you begin to hide things, then you begin to allow people to, when you create a vacuum, you allow people to feed it for you, and they can fill it with anything they deserve or they desire. So guys, let's say your own part of this revelation.